Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 1, Round 4 of the CFR League Racing. We are underway yet again. We had a little bit of an issue. Thankfully, though, everyone is in their cars and we are about to get going. Right, I need to share the new stream in the Discord, and then I will let everyone know what the results was from last race. And I'll give you the championship standings as well. So bear with me just a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, so the results from last week. Of course, I was not here, unfortunately. Wasn't very well. So last week, the top 10, we had Droftas in taking P1. I think that might have been his debut, I'm not too sure. P2 was Mike Cool. Third was James. Pillars and Beams was in fourth. MG Tokyo was in fifth, so his run of victories is over. Frosty was sixth. Mason Harris was seventh. Good to see him getting on the scoreboard. The Origins was 8th, Stubate was 9th, and VR46 was 10th. So, as we go to the championship standings, if it loads, thank you very much. So, the championship standings at the moment then. Oh, it's getting good now. But MG Tokyo, I just got a shock off my iPad. MG Tokyo still leads the championship on 63 points. In second with 47 is Mike Cool. Third is James. Fourth, we have got BR46 Droftas in fifth. Cod Oliver in 6th. Lipiqueta in 7th. Carl Galea in 8th. Pillars and Beams in 9th. 10th is Mason Harris. Frosty in 11th. The Origins in 12th. 13th is Flecky Boy 96. 14th, we've got Stubate. And the last person with points, we have got Con. Then we've got Need for Speed, Joel Granger, Ryan. I'm going to say Ryan. Most Hated, Bassbait, Stomper, Atticon, and Craig all on 0. So, the constructors as they stand. In first, we've got Haas on 64 points. But only 6 points behind them. We have got Renault, 20 points. They're on 58 points. On 38 points, 20 points behind is the Alfa Romeo. Red Bull are in 4th. Ferrari in 5th on 27 points. Mercedes are in 6th with 25 points. Toro Rosso is 7th. Williams is 8th, 9th. We've got the Racing Point, and in 10th we've got the McLaren. So everyone, all the teams have all got points, which is extremely amazing to see. So let's get back onto the chat. We have caught up. So yeah, unsure if there's going to be any stream highlights tonight. Just because I don't actually have a lot of space on my PlayStation. I've got like 5 games installed at the moment, and I have a terrible PlayStation, so you probably actually hear it, in all fairness. But I'm in a good mood today. Hope everyone at home is well and safe, staying indoors, being beautifully, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So we've got a few people out on track. Well, we've got a lot of people out on track at the moment. I need to put all this on here. I'm going to take telemetry off. Minimap is on full. Let's see who we've got to cross the line first. So we are... Oh, hang on. We have got... who's this? Droftas is lost his, some of his front left wing. Not good whatsoever. So let's see who will be first out. Let's have a look. Here we go. We're going to stay on board then with Cosmos. He is the first one out on track. First one to actually set a time, actually. Let's see what he can do. We're looking at probably times about the 115s, 116s. I actually was doing commentary last night, so yeah, this is going to be enjoyable. It's going to be good to see what people can do around here. But Cosmos comes across the line with a 117.2. There's definitely some more time to be found with that. Pillars and Beams actually goes into P1 with a 117.1, and then Craig TF1 comes across the line and does a 117.8. But James goes into P provisional pole position at the moment. Well, it's 117.0, and Cod Oliver at the back of the pack at the moment with a 1:19.7. Need for speed. Gets a 1:19.7 as well. Mike Cool now crosses the line with a 1:18.8. We've then got Mason Harris with a 1:18.0, and we've got Frosty with a 1:17.5. So we need to go on board with Bassbait, I think. Yeah, Bassbait with a 1:19.7. Let's see who else there is. We've got another Force India, I believe. Liverpool Quarter with a 1:22. We've got an can everyone stop crossing the line so quick? We've got then VR46 with a 1:17.7. We've got one more person about to cross the line. I believe that will be Con. I'm not too sure. I think he did do a time, but I think it might have been invalidated. We've got Cosmos Wild. He's now into the pits. We've got Mike Cool, I believe. No, we've got someone coming around. Can we get to him in time? No, we can't. That was MG Tokyo with a 1:46, so it's not doing very well. But I'll tell you what then, we are going to stay. Oh, Con 1 invalidates his time, unfortunately. That is that one over and done with then, before it even got started. By looks things in, Cole did have a quali ban, so he will not be taking part in this at all. Let's have a look now. Let's stay on board with Rafa. Let's see what he can do today. I think he is part of the Saturday. No, he's backed out. No, yep, no, he's invited. But you know what? We're going to stay on board. Let's see what he can do. Like I said, I think he's part of the Saturday racing team. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do the comms for that one, as I do race already on Saturday evenings. So if we can find someone to do comms and that, I will then give them this account. Of course, this is my YouTube account and whatnot, but I've decided to dedicate this one to CFR. So if there's ever a time that I do leave, then I will, whoever does comms in the future, will have the account. So this is now the dedicated CFR channel. Rafa goes a little bit wide though. Let's see what he does. 27.9 in sector 1. Not very comfortable going through that left-hander, which is, you know, understandable. He's the only one about to set a time, so let's stay on board. Let's see what he can do through the tricky sector 2s now. I don't envy the drivers whatsoever around this track. I personally don't like this track myself. But let's see what Rafa can do. So far he's hit the minute mark. So I'm going to say a 1:22. I don't think it's going to be the quickest. But we shall see. Look at that beautiful camera angle there. Going around the final corner now. What time is he going to set? Comes across the line and does a 1:19.9. That puts him into P13. Leberquerta has retired from the session. He has. I think he might have lost it. You know. Let's go on board with one of the. Let's go on board with Bassbait. See if he can get there in time, so we can see exactly what happened. No, actually that's. Oh, good job. That's ghosting. I tell you. In fact, let's go on board with Stubo because he's just set a purple sector 1. Oh my God! Go away, Siri. No. That moment when the S word decides to butt in on your conversation and that. But yeah, purple sector 1 from Stube. Let's get this chat back up. There's a purple sector 2 as well from him. So this is going to be a very good time. We're looking at a 1:16, I'd say, maybe even hitting the 1:15s. You never know. Around the final corner, what can he do? Can he get onto provisional pole position? He has currently, like I say, set a purple sector 1. Oh, he's lost quite a bit of time. He had a purple sector 1 and a purple sector 2, but he's lost over a second. Down in 8th place he is now. I don't think he's going to be very happy with that. Let's have a look at the Origins. Yep, the Origins coming around the final corner now. Let's see what he does. He's run out of ERS. The Origins goes P11. Right, let's go on board now with Joel Granger, the last one to set a time, or
him and Con. So we'll go on board with Con afterwards. I think I just seen a purple sector 2 from Joel around the second to last corner. Very difficult to understeer, or it's very easy to get the car to understeer. Sensitive on the power, doesn't want to spin it. He comes across the line on 18.132. That puts him into P8. So let's go now on board with... Oh, we've got someone in the wall. That is the Origins. Caught that just in time. He might have actually hit the curb on the inside. So not going to be good from him now. So he will be down towards the back of the grid. So we've got 3 retirements at the moment. We've got Carl Galea. He has had a, I think, like I say, I believe he had a qualifying ban, so he will not be taking part in this session whatsoever. Puerto also crashed out, and the Origins also crashed out. Let's stay on board though with Con 1. Con 1. What's he going to do? Looking good, looking good. 117.198. That's only good enough for P3. But look how close it is though for the top, between the top 4. It's 2/10 in it. But we are going to go on board soon with Droftas. Who else is out on track at the moment? No, we've got Col Oliver coming into the pits. Joel Granger, is he going on fast lap? No, it looks like he's going to be coming into the pits. Yeah, Carl Galea had to put a ban. Yeah, no, I thought so, to be fair, I thought so. Let's go on board with, I think VR46 is on a flying lap, but he is 3/10 down, so we're going to go on board then with Frosty the Snowman. He's 5/10 down, so we're not going to stay on board with him. Let's go on board with Pillars and Beams. Is he? Yeah, he's on a flying lap. He's on the purple sector 1. He's going for the top spot. Ooh, that was a bit of a voice crack and a half. Top spot. Let's keep an eye on Pillars and Beams. Is Bassbait going to get in his way? We shall see. I don't know if Bassbait is also on a flying lap as well. But Pillars and Beams wants that P1. So it's very, oh, it goes very, very wide, but it still somehow keeps it within the, well, track extension limits. Didn't affect him there whatsoever. We have got a yellow in sector 2. That'll just be someone getting out of the way, I believe. Round the final corner now. What can he do? Can he get onto the top spot of the podium? Comes across the line. He doesn't. He's actually slower than his original time, so which is very surprising. Droftas is actually coming to the pits. I wonder what is going on with Droftas. Is he going to do a lap, or is he going to start at the back of the grid on fresh tyres? We shall have to wait and see. MG Tokyo now, I believe, is he's 5/10 down, so I don't know if he spun it or whatnot. But let's have a look, see who else could be on a flying lap. So we've got Craig TF1 that's on a flying, that's on an out lap. Sorry. Is Cosmos? No, Bassbait has retired. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 4, turn 5, I believe. So yeah, that's not very good there. Let's go on board with Mason Harris, who I do believe is on a flying lap. I wonder if we are going to see Bassbait's Force India. Con 1 has retired from the session, but I believe he's actually just retired in the pits. Doesn't want to hit the inside curb there, but very nice. Makes sure he's off hit my walls and done laps. Well, you might want to turn on, put traction control on medium, my friend. That's what I use. Anyway, into sector 2 we go with Mason Harris. Goes very wide. Like I say, this is a very tricky section of the track. But, oh, that was nicely done. Fair play. Absolutely brilliant. He's 3/10 up. So at the moment, that will put him into P7. But he wants to get that fastest time on the board. He wants to be within the top 5, I believe. Let's see what he can do around the final corner now. Can he take pole position here at Hungary? He gets very wide. That might cost him some time. Into P6 he goes. I wonder if he's going to go back into the pits, go onto a brand new set of softs and go one last time. Droftas, we are going to be waiting for you, my friend. You are the only one who hasn't set a lap, so we are going to stay on board with you for now. But let's see what happens. And now I cannot find my e-cigarette.
There it is, found it.
But anyway, we are staying on board with Mr. Droftas. Is he going to take pole position? Let's see what he can do. Of course, he won last week, didn't he? So is he going to be looking for 2 out of 2 victories? Lovely helmet as well. I wonder what sort of helmet that is. Is it a custom helmet? No, it isn't. It's one of them ones that you can just buy off the... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've officially gone insane. But anyway, let's stay on board with Droftas. We've got a purple in Sector 2. But I think it's just someone getting out of the way. I think it is the Renault that's going slow at the moment. So if they can hear me, move out the way because Droftas is about to come through. Purple Sector 2 from Droftas. Can he take pole position in his second race? I believe this is. Let's see what he can do. Round the second to last corner now. Can he keep that car under control? Yes, he does. He does nicely. Round now the final corner. Can he take provisional pole? Comes across the line and does a 1:16.5. Pole position so far for Droftas. He's got to be happy with that, surely. Let's have a look at his teammate. I believe his teammate is on a flying lap. No, he's not. I think he's just going to wait for the right time to go one last time. Or not. He's coming to the pits. So that is his session over and done. On board with Need at Speed. I think he's about to cross. Yeah, he's about to cross the line here. Does he improve on his time? He does. P14. MG Tokyo though is still in the pits. Is MG Tokyo going to be coming out? Is he? I don't think he's going to get a lap done. People are coming out now, but I don't know, guys, if you're going to have time. We've got one of the Red Bulls out, sorry, which is, I believe, yeah, that's Stube. Is he going to have enough time to actually get a lap on in him? We'll have to wait and see. But so far, the time to beat is a 1:16.5. Pillars and Beams is on an out lap now as well. He's going to be starting soon. Who else is out? Cosmos Wild. He's about to cross the line. Doesn't go any quicker, but is he going to go for one last flying lap? It's going to be close. We've got Frosty. Looks like he's going to set a flying lap, so stay on board with him. See what it's like through this turn here. Oh, nicely done. Cod Oliver has retired from session. Oh, that's very wide from Frosted. That'll probably be his lap over. But let's go on board though with some of the others. James is on a flying lap, which is good to see. Is Stube actually going to get round in time? I do believe so. But then we've also got Pillars and Beams. No, we've got one of the. We've got Frosty as well. Is Frosty going to? I think Frosty's already done his lap. Craig TF1 has retired from the session. So here we go. The final car across the line was Frosty. Oh, he might actually have enough time to do one last lap, but I don't think he wants to. But MG Tokyo is not going to get a lap done. Rafa is not going to get their lap done. So they are starting in P17 and P18 to the two Hasses. That is not good whatsoever. So yeah, that's not good. Right, let's go on board with James. He'll be the first one to cross the line. Can he get pole position? I don't think he has. Stube has retired from session. He's bottled that lap now. He's crashed. Let's go on board with James. James goes P1 with a 1:16.4. Takes pole position away from Mr. Droftas. What can Pillars and Beams do here? Can he get P1 off James and Droftas? No, he does not. It stays P3. We've got 2 people left to go. We've got Joel Granger will not be able to complete his lap. MG Tokyo though has actually had the time, so maybe we've got a little bit of a syncing issue here, which is the case. So let's stay on board then with Tokyo, the only driver on the field left. to actually take P1. Maybe Frosty can do it. He's 15 seconds slower though, so that's not going to be his race today. They're still on board though with Tukio. I still can't. He's 2 seconds quicker than his original time. He needs to find 3 seconds overall. Can he find it? Let's go. Let's have a look then. Round the second to last corner. Can he keep it intact? Now round the final corner. Can he take P1? Very, very wide. Has he invalidated it? No, he hasn't. He goes into P4. So then, ladies and gentlemen, your pole sitter is James. Congratulations to him. He's just about to come around the line. Personally, I hope he went really, really slow at one point. But your pole position goes to James. Fantastic work there. So we are going to take a look at the starting grid for you guys at home. So P1 goes to James. Very well done. P2 only 0.08 of a second behind. It's Droftas. Then Pillars and Beams in third. Tukio in fourth. VR46 fifth. Then it's Khan in sixth. Seventh we've got Cosmos Wild, Mike Call in eighth, Mason Harris in ninth, and Frosty in 10th. And rounding off the rest of the wheel we've got Craig in 11th, Stoob in 12th, 13th is Cod Oliver, Joel Granger 14th, Need for Speed in 15th, Bassbait in oh hang on, Need for Speed's got a 5-second grid penalty, 5-place grid penalty, so that's going to put him last. Bassbait 16th, Origin 17th, Rafa, Perquerta and Carl Galea rounds off the rest of the fields, but Mason Harris will be, no, is it Need for Speed or Mason Harris? I can't remember which one it was. I'm going to take a look at this. It's Need for Speed, I think. Wow, that's the fastest I've ever talked, and I'm a fast talker. I don't know what's wrong with me. Haha. Anyway, that's fine. But congratulations though to James for taking pole position here tonight. He's got to be happy with that one, surely. He must be buzzing sat at home and like, yes, all my hard work has finally paid off. I'm now one of the top drivers. Everyone's a top driver, that's the thing. But we will be underway. We've got 15 seconds before the session starts. Before we then have 35 laps, I believe, round this Hungarian Grand Prix circuit. So, to those at home, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hopefully next week I can have a co-commentator. That will be... Oh, hang on, we've got an issue in 8th. Oh, there we go. Mike Call has rejoined the session, which is good to see. So, of course, we do have the formation lap. As we always do, of course. Hopefully we can have a very clean race. Hopefully there's not too many safety cars, because safety cars make the race even worse. I personally believe. You know, we all want a good clean race. Hopefully my comms will be okay for you guys at home. Hopefully the sound is okay as well. Hopefully you guys can hear me and hear the game absolutely fine. Hopefully, anyway, that is the plan. So then, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start racing very, very soon. We've got quite a lot of drivers on the starting grid already. So, but this is the point where the AI take over. The drivers can ready themselves for 35 laps, between 45 minutes to an hour of racing. Is it going to stay dry the whole race? I wonder. But here we go then, guys. 3, 4, 5 red lights are out, and we've got yellow is exit 3. I wonder what's going on. Is everyone just stood there? No, I don't know what's going on. Are we going? Are we going? Are we going? And it's a lights out and away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It looks like a decent start from Mike. No, not Mike, sorry, from James, as there is a bit of an issue with one of the Renaults, but it seems like everyone has got around safely. We're going to keep an eye on everything. Michael will now go all the way back to the back of the grid, but we have got a Red Bull round. What has happened here? Here might be some front wing loss yet, front right end plate, but we're going to go back on board with the leaders here. We've got a lot of jostling around, everyone's going wide, but can people keep it safe and everything through this turn? Oh, we got front wing flying everywhere. Front wing flying, but it seems like everyone's got through that horrible turn fairly cleanly. And you know what? It seems like it's been an okay start. The biggest loser at the moment, though, is Stube. He's now down into P19, and unfortunately, Michael has not been able to rejoin session, so he is out of the race, unfortunately. We are sorry to learn that one, my friend, but we are about to go on to the second lap of the race, but it seems like everyone has got away safely. Like I say, Stube is the only loser at the moment, as we've got some action here between Rafe and Rafa and Joel. Liverquerta is going very slowly. I wonder if he's got any damage there to his car. No, he doesn't. Bassbait, though, it is in the pit, so actually might have been Bassbait that had the damage there. But going on to lap 2, we've got James in second is Pillars and Beams. VR46 in third, Con 1 in fourth, Droftas in fifth, Mason Harris in sixth, Frosty in seventh, Tukio losing out on 4 places, I believe, in 8th, Craig TF1 in 9th, and Cosmos Wild in 10th. But it seems like people are spacing out now, so hopefully there are no issues, but we are going to probably see some instance in the turn 4/5, I believe, as we have got Craig TF1 going fairly defensive, as there is some front wing flying again. I wonder if that's Tukio. Let's go on board with him for now. Is there any damage yet? Front left end plate, a little bit gone. It's gone actually, the end plate's gone. We've got people going wide, which is, you know, understandable. A lot of dirty air, especially through sector 2. It's going to be a pain in the backside. But we've got Liverquerta and Cosmos Wild battling. Oh, and Rafa CK gets past him as well, so there must be an instant for Cosmos. Oh, he's got front wing damage. That is why. Oh, heavy front wing damage, front left. So that'll be him into the pits for a new front wing and possibly possibly the hard tyres as well. So damage for Cosmos. We've got Pillars and Beams, and a battle between James and Pillars and Beams. Is Pillars going to go down the inside? Yes, he does. Can he get the move done? Please be sensible, guys. Please be sensible. Oh, they go very, very wide. Are they going to go side by side through turn 3/4/5? I don't know anymore. No, they don't. So this is exciting stuff here. And hopefully we can settle down a little bit and relax, because my voice is hurting. Let's go on board with Tukio. He's right behind Frosty at the moment. Half a second in it, of course. DRS thing is enabled. Goes a little bit wide. Of course, he's got that front wing damage, so he might just be good waiting. But we've got a battle here between Joel and Craig. Craig is losing a lot of time. He's now... Oh, no wonder why. He's got front wing damage as well. Oh, a bit of a misunderstanding. I think Cole was trying to let Craig go through. But, I wonder what happened there. Tukio is in the pit stop, so his front wing must have been affecting him slightly. Let's have a look at everyone's tyres at the moment. So we've got Carl on the hards, and Tukio is also on the hards. Let's see if there's... Oh, we've got a good battle here. Droftas. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on there? Bit of a desync, I think. Oh, it's mating season again. It's mating season. Oh, I wonder what was going on there. So Con has got past Droftas, but I wonder what was going on. That was a little bit weird. Let's keep this PG, Con and Droftas, please. No mating in F1, please, at all. Okay, so let's have a look down the board. This is the closest battle. No, actually, Cod Oliver. Oh, hang on. Pillars and Beams and VR46 going side by side around the second to last corner. Are they going to keep it clean? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Pillars and Beams has lost a couple of places there. He's not going to be happy. Oh, he's lost quite a few, actually. Let's stay on board, though, with him. What's going to happen? Oh, there's a lot of jostling here. Droftas and Con. If you guys want, I can get you a hotel room for Valentine's Day next year. Joel and Stube, and now we've got Lepuerta. Oh, Lepuerta is ghosting, so I think there's some desync issue here. I don't know. Or maybe some lag. I'm not too sure. Cosmos Wilds gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But we've got Lepuerta and Cod Oliver just ghosting inside of each other. So hopefully that can get sorted soon. Oh, and it's now mating season between these two. So I do believe that I could be the one that's lagging here, unfortunately. This is a bit awkward to show this on stream. I hope you guys at home are watching this as well. This is absolutely brilliant. James is in the pits though. Them tyres did not last long whatsoever, did they? Let's stay on board with these two. What the hell is going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is some awkward stuff here. Oh, Lepuerta is spun it. Oh, ay. Well, that's going to get rid of the desync issue, I tell you. Very lucky to not lose his front wheels. And yeah, that's a little bit awkward. But anyway. Let's go on board with... in fact, there's not a lot of battles happening on track. I wonder if we can get through this whole race without any retirements. Oh, we've got an issue here for Origins. I wonder... Yeah, he's lost some of his front wing as well. So a lot of people losing their front wing. There's going to be a massive bill in all the factories around the F1 paddock. As we do have Droftas and Pillars and Beams into the pits, I'm sure they'll go on to mediums here. Yep. I wonder what Pillars and Beams is going to do. Is he going to respond and go on to the mediums? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He goes on to the hard. So he's looking to go to the end of the race, shall I say. And Origins does not want to get a 5-second time penalty. So he's gone very slowly into the pits. Now go on board with Cod Oliver. He's catching up to Mason Harris. Oh, no one seems confident going through that turn, I tell you. Tell you what, yeah, Mason Harris is struggling at the moment on the softs. He's struggling quite a bit, so I wonder if them tyres are screaming Bloody Mary. As Cod Oliver is looking to get the move done to go into third. Mason Harris is really struggling on tyres right now. They don't last that long. I think they can last for about 8-9 laps and that's it, but maybe he's pushed too hard. 3-second time penalty though for Mason Harris. What's going to happen now? Will Mason Harris pit or will he go for another lap on them softs? Mason Harris goes in. Oh, Rafa Sycat has left the session. So I wonder if he's got internet issues as well. course, at the moment, with everything that's going on, everyone is struggling with internet at the moment. Hard tyres it is for Mason, so he's going to go to the end of the race on this set. Who else can we go on board with? Let's go on board with James and Droftas. Rafa has rejoined the session, which is very, very good to see. Can he get back into his car though? That is the question we want answering very, very soon. Yeah, it looks like he is back in his car now. We shall see very soon if there's any mistakes made. Yep, he's back in his car, which is good to see. Welcome back, Rafa. Let's go on board with Droftas. He's on the newest set of tyres. He's hunting down Need for Speed. He's going to have DRS. Is he going to get a move done? Yeah. Need for Speed doesn't really battle him for that position. Oh, no, no, no. That was... Oh, James, that was an audacious dive bomb there. That was a bit silly. Oh, but he's very lucky to have got away with it, though. As we have Joel round. Joel is round, ladies and gentlemen. Can he get back on track? Oh, very close to hitting the Alfa Romeo of Frosty. Oh. Oh. So we've got Carl in trouble. Pillars and Beans get 3 seconds time penalty. Let's go on board with... Oh, hang on. Frosty. Something's happened to Frosty. I think he might have spun it as well. So... people are struggling around this track. You know, it's understandable. It might not look it, but it's quite tough, I tell you. But at the moment, out in front, we've got Con 1. Where did he start? Let's have a look. He started in 5th or 6th. 6th. The biggest winner so far is Cod Oliver. Actually, no, sorry, it's Need for Speed. He started in last, of course. So he's doing a fantastic job all the way up in 7th. Fantastic work from him. Carl is coming to the pits, but he was up 11 places. But yeah, fantastic job from them. Let's go on board with James. He's closing up to the back of Droftas. Hopefully there's no audacious dive bombs. It was a bit ridiculous in my opinion. Cosmos Wild has retired from the race, which is sad to see. Hopefully he retired in the pits. Don't think he did, you know. No, he didn't. He just retired on track, and if that causes a safety car, he's in massive trouble, Cosmos. Thankfully it doesn't, so he's got away with that one. But for future references, please do not retire on track. Because if you cause a safety car, there will be issues. We'll have to give out penalties. Of course, you know, I'm part of the stewards team, so I do look at penalties when I am available. And if I see any ridiculous driving, then I will call you out, because we want to keep this a safe and fun environment for, you know, old and new racers to the game. So let's be respectful, not retire on track, please. With Stube and Droftas as... Oh, hang on, oh, I don't know if that move was there, but he got it done. But it was a little bit silly from James. James, if you can hear me and you are watching, try not to do any ridiculous dive bombs, please, otherwise, because you could cause other players damage. Right, see if there's any close battles. We're going to stay on board though actually with James and Droftas because they are battling pretty much for the net lead here. In fact, no, they are battling for the net lead. What is James going to do? Is he going to have the pace? Is he going to have DRS? Yeah, he does have DRS. He's gaining, but very, very slowly here. Better contact was made, unfortunately. Huge dive bomb down the inside there. Very, very forceful to get that position, I must say. Very aggressive driving and personally kind of dangerous at the same time. Oh, hang on, we've got a close battle here between Origins and Joel. Still on board with these two. In fact, hang on, no, Pillars and Beams and yeah, Pillars and Beams and Need for Speed are quite close. Oh, and they touch, and Tokyo gets damage as well. Oh no, please be careful guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bit of an incident there between the two McLarens. Can I please be mindful of others on track here? This is some aggressive driving, I have to say. I expect there'll be some instance to look over. I'm going to stay on board though with James here, just to see what he does. He'll have DRS and he's fairly close as well, so he should get this move done fairly easily. Going to go around the outside, and does he get the move done? Yes, he does. Also, we'll get DRS at the same time. Cosmos Wild has left the session, so sad to see we've got technically two retirements now. Right, let's have a look at the tyres. Then no one is on the softs. I repeat, nobody is on soft tyres. I've got any. We've got a yellow in sector. Oh, we've got one of the. We've got one of the Force Injuries round at the moment. That's Bass Bait. Either that, or he's just letting other people through. Very well done. He's letting people through. It's really nice to see. Even though he's ghosting, he's still letting people through. Great sportsmanship there from Bass Bait. Nicely done. He's just letting people through, which is nice to see. Even though he is ghosting and everything, it's still nice to see. So at the moment in net lead we have got James, and then in net second it is Droftas. See if there are any close battles happening on track. Mason Harris is catching up to Frosty. Droftas gets a 3-second time penalty. I'm just going to keep an eye on the minimap as well, just see if there's any incidents happening further up the field. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. Tuccio gets a 3-second time penalty as well. On board with Rafa is looking for a bit of redemption here because of course he did get disconnected from the session momentarily, did lose a fair few places, but he's looking to get back into the points now. Can he actually do it? Oh, gets very very sideways through that chicane. We do have Cod Oliver in the pits, same as VR46. He's now come out of the pits and he's on the hard side, so that will be him okay now until the end of the race. DRS though for Rafa. Can he? I don't think he's going to have the pace. Mike Call has rejoined. Oh, hang on, we've got someone round, and that is the Origins. The Origins is round, and he has lost his front wing, so that's not good. He gets his car back underway though, which is nice to see. But there's not the closest battle that I can see on track at the moment. It is between Rafa and Craig. That's the closest battle at this moment in time. Looks like Craig is struggling slightly, to be fair. Oh, gets very close to the gearbox, but let's stay on board with these two then. This is for 13th place. Rafa will have the DRS going down the main start-finish straight. Is he going to have the legs to get him? He is, but I don't think he's going to get the move done just yet. So he's going to have to be patient, wait another lap, and then do it. Droftas gets another 3-second time penalty as we are about to go and hit the halfway mark of the race. The Origins gets a 3-second time penalty, sorry. So his day has gone from bad to worse. Craig TF1 has lost a bit of time here as Rafa goes slightly wide as well. Let's actually go on board with Craig here, so it'll give us a good angle for both of them. But Craig has pulled out of that gap again. He wants to keep that gap actually. Oh, and look at that then. Craig TF1 makes a mistake and Rafa is going to capitalise. Can he get the move done down the main straight? Look at the speed though of Craig. Is he going to get this done? I don't think he is, no. So Craig has got the legs. Oh, they touch slightly though. Not enough to cause damage to either car. This is one of the closest battles. In fact, let's go on board with Need for Speed here. Oh, almost loses it. That's turn 4. Is it turn 4 or turn 5? I'm not too sure. But now we've got a 3-way battle for 9th. The fight between Need for Speed, COD. Oh, oh wow. I have no idea what's going on. There's a lot of mating going on in today's race, I tell you. But anyway, let's go on board with the quarter. He's going to be closing up on Need for Speed. He gets the move done nice and easy. That is 10th place then. Tell you what, Need for Speed is taking these tyres a long way. I think he wants to try and go on to the softs. I'll tell you something though, the softs, they only last for about 10 laps or probably even less. So yeah, Need for Speed is losing a lot of time here. Let's go on board with Con, because Con is starting to run away with this one here. He's on new hards, so obviously he's pitted. He set the fastest lap of the race. Could Con actually win this race today? It looks so. Yeah, he's making a one-stop work. That's actually, did he start on the mediums? Yeah, he started on the mediums, so he's gone for the hardest compound. And you know what, yeah, James Droftas are going to have to pit most likely. So you know what? Con could actually have this one sewn up. As there's a battle between VR46 and Pillars and Beams here. But yeah, Con might have this one all wrapped up. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, anything can happen between now and the end of the race. Need for Speed is in the pits. What's Need for Speed going on? He's gone on to the hard tyres. And Craig TF1 is on the medium tyres. So, he will... Both these drivers now will go into the end of the race on these sets of tyres. Let's go on board with the Bequerta, because he's catching up to Cod Oliver and Mason Harris. The Origins gets another 3-second time penalty, unfortunately. Oh, there's some lag, I think, going on here. But we shall stay on board with them. I think it's Lequerta lagging in all fairness. Oh, here we go, mating season again. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of lag going on. As we have got Pillars and Beams in the pits, he's going on to the medium tyres. So we've got MG Tokyo on 17 lap old hards. He's going to struggle towards the end of the race. But Droftas and James are both on brand new sets of mediums. As VR46 gets a little bit wayward here in sector 3. Frosty has lost it. Frosty is out of the race before the dread. And we've got a safety car. It's the first safety car of the session. So Con's hard work is all but over. Oh dear. Is Con going to come into the pits and get a new set of mediums? He probably could have come in, but we've got someone coming in. I think we've got VR46 coming in. He will most likely go on to mediums. The softs will not last now, I'll tell you that. So Con, all that hard work is over for him, unfortunately. So we've got Droftas on the softs. Unfortunately, my friend, they aren't going to last, I believe. I mean, they might last. You might be all right, but We'll have to wait and see. But I wonder what Con's going to do. Is he going to stay on the hard tyres for now? This is where now strategy is going to come into play. The Origins has retired. I think he's just coming to the pits to retire. So yeah, he has. So yeah, I wonder if Con will come into the pits and get a new set of mediums. What is he going to do? Is he going to come into the pits? Let's have a look. Into the pits he goes then. Is he though going to hold on to P2 or is he going to go down to P3? Bassbait has now retired from the session. Oh, in fact, to be fair to him, I think he's lost it. Oh, jeez. And that was Siri again. So then, Con 1 in the pits. Down into P4. But it was the right thing to do because he would have lost more positions if he wouldn't have pitted. So while everyone is on the safety car, let's go through the positions. In first at the moment we've got James, VR46 in second, Pillars and Beams in third, Con in fourth, fifth is Stube Droftas in sixth, Tukio in seventh, Mason Harris in eighth, Blipperquarter in ninth, sorry, Need for Speed in 10th, Cod Oliver in 11th, just outside of the points, Rafa in 12th. He is reserving today. I'm sure he's part of the Saturday team. Craig in 13th, Cole in 14th, and Joel in 15th. And the retirements so far is Bassbait, Frosty, Origins, Cosmos, and Mike. Unfortunately, Mike never actually started the race. So are we going to see the safety car in this lap? I don't think we are. I think we're going to have one more lap of the safety car. So yeah, one more lap I believe and then we will be back underway. Lipiquerto gets a 5-second time penalty. Oh, there's a... I have no idea. Oh no, we've got people round. No way. This is not what we want to see on the safety car, people. No, 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 no. Everyone needs to be careful under the safety car. This is actually... I'm getting really annoyed just watching this. People are overtaking people all the time here. VR46, if you can hear me, get out of AI mode, please. Mason Harris, I don't know what you're doing, my friend. Oh, this is ridiculous. What is going on? Oh, Need for Speed, what are you doing? Oh my god, this is... Oh, I really want to swear right now. I'm not even joking. Why is Need for Speed in second? It should not be second. But anyway, we're back underway. Oh my god. Oh, this is ridiculous driving, it really is. I'm close to this finishing the stream here, guys. I'm not being funny. But this is absolutely ridiculous driving from people here. Got a yellow in sector 2, I wonder who that's for. Got Rafa and Need for Speed. Need for Speed, mate, you've got damage, you need to come in. You're causing issues at the back, behind you. Oh, we've got, there's that Tokyo going way off. But anyway, Con has got his battling pillars and beams. Let's stay positive here, guys. Let's stay positive. Come on. But there will be some harsh words spoken in the Discord chat afterwards. I'll tell you now. We've got Joftas and Mason Harris having a bit of a battle. Joftas is now up into P5. So let's stay on board with Con because he wants that P1 again. He wants to have P1 because unfortunately he did lose it under the safety car because he pitted slightly a lap too late. But maybe James has got this one sewn up. Of course, though, penalties will come into fruition. Lipiqueta gets a 3-second time penalty. I wonder what he's doing there. James sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:19.5 at the moment. Lipiqueta has retired. Lipiqueta has retired. I wonder what he's done. VSC, he's just gone straight on. So has he just crashed the car on purpose? Lipiqueta, if you can hear me, you need to send in the footage of your retirement, please. He just caused a VSC. I'm gonna have to put that into the chat ready for next week. If you do retire, please send footage of you retiring, so we can see exactly what was going on. Tokyo is out of the race. He's retired as well, so I wonder what happened there. As we've got Joel is round, he's got front wing damage as well. What's going on here? Has he got heavy front wing damage here, has he? Yeah, fairly heavy front wing damage there. He's gone on board with VR46 as he's closed. I think Con's overtaken him. And you know what? Con is on the hunt for P1. Let's take a quick look at the penalty situations though. We've got one penalty. We've got 6 seconds worth of penalties for James. And Con has got one penalty. Oh, he's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, okay. Unless he's already served that 5 seconds. But you know what? He is catching up very, very quickly to James. So we are going to stay on board with these two. Joel is in the pits. There won't be any driver interviews, I'm afraid, tonight. If we ever get if we get a co-commentator, yeah, if we get a co-commentator in that, then of course I will start doing driver interviews. So, but anyway, let's stay on board then with Con. Is he going to catch up to James? He is catching. He's catching. He's going to go for a move down the inside. No, he doesn't. Very, very smart. No dive bombing at all, which is nice to see. He'll be waiting another lap, I'd expect. So we are going to stay on board with these two to see what happens. But at the moment it is James leading at the front with Con and VR behind him. Mason Harris gets a 3-second time penalty. But let's stay on board though. We are on board obviously. We're going to stay on board for a little bit longer with Con. He's going to try and get the move done, but he has lost a little bit of time. But can he get the pace on James? He is gaining. He's gaining, but still too far away. I wonder though if Con has already served his 5-second time penalty. We will have to wait and see. But he's looking for a move around the outside. Very late manoeuvre. James parks it on the apex there. So some good defending. Oh, that was a... James is being very, very aggressive. I'm sure I saw a double manoeuvre there from him. I'm actually going to stay on board with him for now. Just going to stay on board on the T-cam. Got a yellow in sector 2. VSC though. And that's a 3-second time penalty from Con. But from what I saw, James has moved under braking slightly, or just was weaving on the track. So not good whatsoever. Oh, gee, this is ridiculous driving. I'm sorry. This is actually making my blood boil. This is seriously making my blood boil right now. No, I know, Josh Das. Honestly, I know as a commentator you shouldn't be biased or anything or taking sides, but I actually feel so sorry for Con. Like, really I do. But Khan gets the move done for now. Let's stay on board though with James. See what he does. What I'm going to say is that dangerous driving will not be rewarded here in CFR. And like I say, I should not be... Oh, something's happened to James. He's just, he's let him go through. Oh, no way. Did James just brake way too early? I don't know. Ooh. No, there's definitely some questionable driving happening here, I have to say. Joftas gets the fastest lap of the race. He is on new softs. So of course them softs didn't last long. But we're going to stay on board with Con still trying to finish first on track. I don't know if a penalty is going to stop him from that. Honestly, from the driving that I've seen this evening has put a dampener on things quite a lot here. But Con is going to get DRS. That's one defensive manoeuvre done. And the move has been completed. So into P1, Con 1 goes. But we are going to stay on board with James for the time being. Because, like I said, there's some questionable driving going on through the whole field, not just one person. VR46 gets a 3-second time penalty as well. But we're about to go on to the final lap of the race. And there's still a good battle though for second. VR46 is closing up. Con is starting to pull a bit of a gap now. So this is Con's to lose, but I think time penalties will not give him the victory, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately, like I say, the driving that I've seen this evening, especially under the safety car, has put a massive dampener on things. I'm sure there'll be some incidents to look at tonight and everything. But we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens. As Khan is getting close to now finishing the race. You know what, he's had a very good race, I will admit. Let's just have a look at the positions gained and everything. Rafa and Carl have done a great job so far. I think this is Rafa's first ever race here. Carl has done a great job as well. But rounding the final two corners now, it is Con. Come on. It's been a bit of a weird start. But Con, 5-second time penalty. James takes the win. But personally, I don't know if he's going to keep it. I'll be completely honest. because there will be penalties to be discussed. But at the moment, the top three is James, Pillars and Beam, and then Con in third. Up 13 places we do have Carl, Craig TF1, yeah, and everything. So just going to wait for the final few people to come around. Mason Harris, Mr. Consistent here, started in 9th and is about to finish in 9th. In 9th he finishes. Stube about to cross the line. He will now finish in 9th with Mason Harris in 10th. Cod Oliver up into 9th as well. Mason Harris all the way down in 12th right now. And Joel Granger is about to cross the line. And that will be the end of the race. My driver of the day will go to... It's a toss-up between Rafa and Carl, personally. But there we go then, guys. That is the end of the race. We'll have a proper look at the standings and everything. But yes, the Stewards channel shall be busy tonight. You know, some very bad driving from a lot of people here. James, I hope that you are going to be up, because I don't know actually. But like I say, your top 10 is James, Pillars and Beams, VR46, Con, Craig TF1, Carl, Rafa, Droftas, Cod Oliver and Need for Speed. Your driver of the day will go to Carl. Fantastic drive, up 13 places, of course started in 19th. Can't take anything away from Need for Speed though, starting in a last place, up 10 places. But there we go then, guys. That is the end of the session and the race and the live stream. I don't think I won't be able to do any highlights or anything. But thank you very much though for joining us tonight for round 4. I'm not too sure what track we are at next week, but join us at the same time, so at around 8 PM UK time. And yeah, hope everyone stays safe in the current climate, and I shall see you soon. Good night.